been critical. Last evening it was critical. His first session was critical. Oh, he's still critical. 80, but you could see energy. You could see he getting something off the surface.
He's very handy, isn't he? Consistency is what makes him such a difficult customer to deal with. Test match cricket. You see, look at that, Roshan. To me, sliding down the leg side, it's a half volley. You should be looking to score off that and get yourself off strike, because you don't get many deliveries like that.
That rushed him a bit. That was pushed through quicker. 84 for 2.
फिर से डैंड्रफ का डर हमेशा सर पे सवार। ले आओ हेड एंड शोल्डर्स जो जड़ तक जाए ताकि डैंड्रफ वापस ना आए। हेड एंड शोल्डर्स कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
The play started 15 minutes late, so the session timings have been changed. Lunch at 3:15. Tea at 3:10, and play can go on till 5:30. And there'll be a concern for light, because the light generally drops pretty early. Short and wide. Oh, passes the point fielder. Gets off strike. There were consecutive maidens. It's important that Sri Lanka needs to break this pressure that is being built up by the spinners. Abra comes on, bowls a maiden before that. Do you think he could have done a better effort there?
Yeah, he's dived over the ball. Just talking about Sri Lankan batsmen, and they need to break the shackles of this tight bowling. I've seen him looking to come down the wicket. I've seen him looking to get right back into the crease, so give themselves room to one side or walk across to the off.
Obviously, the Pakistan bowlers have bowled fact that they are playing somewhat catching up cricket, because they're still 64 runs adrift. So they are. It's a very cautious approach, no doubt. They've got to be careful. They don't take it to an extreme. Now this is good. I'm talking about hitting boundaries.
Yeah, and just a look at those that have been successful towards the spinners and got runs. They've used their feet. They've got to the pitch of the ball and they've counter-attacked. It wasn't just down the ground that they went. The sweep shot's been very effective as well. Used a lot by Jakeel in his innings. Have a look at those interception points, and a lot of them boundaries to the spinners, getting down to the pitch of the ball. That reverses the pressure.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay having the forward defensive coming out and playing it as they have, but when the ball starts to misbehave a little bit, saw at the pitch report, Russell Arnold talking about balls bouncing the same area and getting invariable bounce, that will start to cause problems for you. You want to counter-attack by using your feet as best you can.
Oh,
86 for 2.
मैडम आपकी स्प्राइट
एक इसको भी देना और कहना कि ठंडा।
बिजनेस में आसानी चाहते हो तो ऐसा अकाउंट लो जो हर शहर में आसानी से क्लियर करे, बिल्कुल फ्री, जैसे HBL फ्रीडम अकाउंट। बिजनेस बड़ा हो या छोटा, हर बिजनेस
63 the deficit for Sri Lanka, but more importantly, they got some time to get over before lunch. Ahmed continues, just 2 runs. The average. It's 10 overs, 1 for 20. Come on, 1 for 14. This is why I love Test cricket. It's fascinating, isn't it? How the pendulum swings. You would have thought a particular team's on top at 50 for 4 Sri Lanka on day 1. You're looking at maybe 200 or under 200. They have to fight back. In Pakistan, 101 for 5. You're looking at
cricket. You've just given an example of Sri Lanka being 4 down for 50, coming back with a huge partnership, getting to 312. Pakistan in trouble, 70 odd for 4. In a record-breaking innings, ending up 149 runs ahead. A couple of early wickets in the Sri Lanka innings, but Madushka, 43 and 90, looking good. Really does augur well for Test match cricket. Keeps the excitement going throughout the length of the match.
and those battles that go on between bowlers and batters, the captains, the looks at what you do and what you shouldn't, things like that. Suddenly, it's all happening.
Let's not forget what might have been as well. Lanka putting down a couple of opportunities yesterday in the Pakistan innings where that lead could have been a lot less. Johnson is made in 200, dropped on 93.
88 for 2. Like 1 more ball to go. End of the over now, 88 for 2.
बिजनेस में तरक्की चाहते हो तो ऐसा अकाउंट लो जो ऑनलाइन पैसे आसानी से ट्रांसफर करे, बिल्कुल फ्री, जैसे HBL फ्रीडम अकाउंट। बिजनेस बड़ा हो या छोटा, हर बिजनेस को आसान बनाए।
Now 61 runs the deficit. Noman into his 6th over. See, he's been tight. Very good. Now he's creating just a hint of doubt there because the batter, there are times that he tends to think that the ball might turn. So he looks to give himself a little bit of room. But Noman has bowled that tight line. It has demanded Madushka to push on the front foot. What he will be hoping for Noman, he is to get one delivery to turn from around that off stump because almost every delivery has straightened. Another thing, he's been cleverer with the pace he's bowled. Not been predictable. He's bowled slower, but he's bowled with a little bit more energy, pushed it through.
Oh, yes,
Well
lovely bowling.
very well bowled. He's into a nice groove. His release is good and he's dropping it on a length. This is the role you'll expect from your left arm spinner. Left arm spin is always an insurance. Just to come on and tie a batting side down. Don't let the batsman score runs. And then you attack at the other end. Now that's the frustration. That is the frustration. Goodness, he's very lucky. Very, very lucky. It was building. Madushka was going over mid-wicket. This is really good bowling.
Well, he's come down the wicket here, which is what we've been talking about. But he's gone across the line. And it's not there to hit. You can use your feet, get to the pitch. And if it's a good delivery, you can still play a defensive shot. Don't have to play a big shot because you've come down the wicket.
See, that's what I was talking about. Noman was building it. He was dotting it. He was bowling those dot balls. And you could see that Madushka was looking for those runs. Don't forget, he went over mid-wicket. That was more towards the leg stump, but this was more off-stumpish. Be lucky. And not at this time. 89 for 2.
पैंटीन जिसमें है चावलों का पानी और प्रो विटामिन फॉर्मूला जो हेयर फॉल कम करे सिर्फ 14 दिन में। पैंटीन, बाल गिरे कम तो खुले ज्यादा।
बिजनेस बढ़ाना चाहते हो तो ऐसा अकाउंट लो जो अनलिमिटेड प्री ऑर्डर्स और फ्री चेक बुक्स दे, जैसे HBL फ्रीडम अकाउंट। बिजनेस बड़ा हो या छोटा, हर बिजनेस को आसान बनाए।
Impressive, very impressive bowling by the Pakistanis today. Lots of pressure created. Brian Noman, very good. Bowling in tandem, bowling, creating that partnership. Gets it fine. Should get a couple. Just slightly offline. Look to push it, get those singles. Again, just take a look at this. Saw it coming, Tino, because the last 5 overs, just 5 runs, it was building, especially in Nishan Madushka's case. He looked a little bit impatient. He was looking for those runs. He was trying to create some space for himself.
I just feel he finds himself having to look to score like that because when the opportunity is there to play a slightly more aggressive stroke or confident stroke, he's not done that. Again, just the issue of running onto that danger area. There's been a few deliveries that are over pitch that the Sri Lankan pair are just hitting at the fielder. And that's the opportunity that you're getting to be able to score. You get 2 or 3 singles in the over, a boundary here and there. Then you don't have the pressure of 5 overs and just 5 singles being scored previous to this one. And then the need to feel that you need to get after the bowler. That's where Shakil was so good when he walked out to bat.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Good length, line of the stumps, play the forward defensive. When it's sliding down the leg side or it's slightly full, you've got to make sure that you're looking to get the runs.
Off leg move just behind square to a kind of a leg slip or a backward short leg. Interestingly, when you look at the 4 days, the toughest session to negotiate has been the first. 4 days so far, 11 wickets have been lost in the first session. The middle session has been 8. The last session has generally been the best to bat, just 3 wickets. 91 for 2.